Why do we need a rematch?
I need to know.
I think the standings are as accurate as they can get right now.
I need to know, will there be toxicness in this match?
No L-Man.
If I see L-Man, all bets are off.
All bets are off with an L-Man. All right. All right, boys.
So
ready up.
Asiago,
ready up.
A fifth ban.
Yeah, fifth ban, L-Man.
If I even hear a Gumine being put down, it's over.
It's game over. He will pick mid-round.
The level of toxicity will rise so high, you just don't want to play Rainbow ever again.
All right. Luck to be with you, boys. Starting now.
Cool. Game chat time. Yeet.
I don't know how this is gonna work out because I have a feeling. I want them to be toxic so bad, but at the same time I don't want the fight.
Want to see it.
I don't want the fight. That's the problem.
Yeah. Good point. Good point.
Because, like, yesterday, it was just, it got out of hand afterwards. And then, like, fucking Tristan came in and just kept it going.
Oh, yeah. We were like, whoa, 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 whoa.
We were like, hey, now, don't say it,
let's
sir.
drop it. Let's drop it.
Nice. Whoa, bro. Oh, no. Already banning the main, Robbie's mains. And here comes a Wamai.
Oh, God.
Robbie was really hoping to play Wamai today.
He was.
He said he was training up with IQ to face any L-Man things, but...
Yeah, he has been playing IQ more, indeed.
But I believe the fifth ban would be Legion, so just add a... I'll edit it in post that I don't have a Legion at the end there.
Yeah.
Alright, gonna be interesting, gonna be fun.
I sneezed and it felt like my eyes popped out of my... I don't care.
So one thing I learned from last night is that the first picks, they don't ever stay. There's always that sixth pick. And yeah. I wonder if it's gonna continue.
Or at least there was
tonight.
last night.
Right. I have a feeling it'll continue tonight.
I believe that's true, yeah.
Which I don't understand. Just be straight with them. They're gonna figure out who you are anyway. So I mean.
True, but if they're planning for the one op and they go for the other one, it could mess with their strats a bit.
Asiago going for a very interesting six pick, staying on Mira.
Attackers need to find the biohazard container's location.
And we are.
Huh?
Sorry to break radio silence, but I'm getting the audio glitch.
Seriously?
The reverse one? Yeah, my drone audio is cut out like it does when it happens.
10 seconds left.
Luck be with you, I guess.
Oh,
Yeah.
goddamn. Well, oh well.
Unless you want to, we can restart if you want to.
No, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how.
Okay, sounds good. Helena, just so you know, I will be like right back. I'm gonna leave it on this spot right here.
Okay. Alright, so we have Storm Asiago behind the car. Storm Refract seems to have been pushing garage and then moved back.
defenders. Seconds left. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds left.
And sorry about that, but I am back, and we're still round 1. Holy shit.
Yep, we're still in round 1. They're still fighting it out.
It's like Refract going for them toes. This is insane. I did not expect them to be on the first round still. And there it is. Refract with the toes. That's a little insane.
Wow, there we go. And there's round 1.
That's kind of insane. Kind of crazy.
I did not expect that to happen.
That was a pretty long first round there. Now the question is how is that audio glitch going for Refract there? Because you know we heard that he had a bit of a audio glitch going where basically in the drone phase you don't hear anything, and then in the main game certain sounds are flipped.
Mm.
And
it seemed to not have affected him as much as we thought it would, because he still got the win.
Honestly, yeah. I mean, it's a bit of a pain, but it's also not entirely bad.
Yeah, you're right.
Again, Asiago with the same op in the 6th pick. I wonder what his game plan is here.
And Refract going back to his old main rook.
Kind of saw that coming. He did a lot of that yesterday. Kind of just kept it going back to it. You know, the old classics. Appears he broke the rook armor, possibly in hopes of maybe Asiago not figuring out who he is.
10 seconds remaining. Biohazard container located by attacker drone. 5 seconds left before insertion.
And the whiff on the drone.
Biohazard container located by attackers. Move to its location.
See what the game plan is here. Looks like he might just end up holding a peek on door facing APC, which is a very popular spawn for these two. Let's take a look here over at Asiago. It appears he actually spawned river ducks. Doing
assuming he was in garage, I guess.
Possibly, yep. Looks like he's doing a bit of a maverick trick. It's more of like a silent way to enter the building. It looks like he needs to torch out just a little bit higher. Looks like he might just go for the crouch hole here now. And he's in. There he is. As we know, Refract being an old rook main, but Asiago actually did deal a little bit of time with Maverick. He didn't play him a whole lot. When he did, he wasn't ever bad per se, but you know he wasn't wasn't always too comfortable with them. And
I think it's an
frag
interesting
throw.
choice. I haven't seen him practice a lot with Maverick.
Looks like he tried to blow a hole in construction there, and it didn't quite work out for him. Refract, on the other hand, did get that hole in, peeking towards bathroom and master bedroom. And the pre-fire on balcony did not work. Asiago still chilling on side stairs, probably hoping that Refract would move. There's the grenade throw into kids. Appears Asiago has no clue where Refract is. Oh, and there it is. Bit of a tag there, get the firefight going. Both of them being tagged. Looks like Asiago got a bit of the upper hand here. That was a very good juke almost from Refract there. Making him, and there it is. Now that was actually a very solid play because what Refract did there was he pushed master bedroom door, and then immediately backed out, making Asiago believe that's where he was going. And then with that rotate, was able to get a couple more shots on him. That's probably what gave him the upper hand in that final fight there.
You can tell that Chance Refract is not messing around today.
No, I think he took the what happened last night. Took it a little hard. You know, he doesn't like being beat. He's a very competitive player.
Yeah, I guess he's taking it a lot more seriously tonight, the competition.
I feel like he was taking it pretty seriously last night, but I think he underestimated how much Asiago has been practicing in preparation for the match. And so now that he realizes, you know, what all's going on, he's trying to improve on it and better himself for it.
Attackers need to find the biohazard container's location.
Alright, Asiago choosing kids here. We saw him do this in the first round, I believe, last night. First defensive round for him. He is taking a bit of a different approach here. Last night he did not barricade that at all. Very interesting pulse. The it's not the best gun in the game, actually. It's not a fan favorite by not a whole lot of people. But, see if he can pull it off. I do know that Asiago has a very bad history with the pulse shotgun loadout, and which is probably the reason why he did not use it.
He really does hate that pulse shotgun, though.
Does not like it one bit. Asiago hiding out in living room here, and Refract is still droning out, just trying to get any sort of information he can get on Asiago. Now I'm very curious as to whether or not Asiago will pull out one of his runouts. I know he likes to do the runouts on this map. He's got a couple different places, mostly targeting APC, which is, like I said earlier, a pretty a fan favorite for these two. Currently 2 minutes and 47 seconds left in the round, and Refract does not appear to have any information on where Asiago could be. Asiago still just kind of chilling out in the living room. And Refract has decided to push. Appears that he will just be simply pushing kid's bedroom.
Attackers are securing the biohazard container.
Which is forcing Asiago to make a kind of a big push here. Little did he know, or little does Refract know that Asiago did bring pulse. And this could be an easy win for him.
Container reinforcement interrupted by defenders.
And he got the kill for him. It was a very interesting play, kind of more of a pre-fire than anything. You did see that Refract decided to prone. Now, the problem with the reinforcements that Robbie just put up was, in fact, what Refract took advantage of right there, is the fact that you can prone behind that, and it can make it very difficult to defend it if you leave objective. Now in the 6-pick phase, appears that they will both be 6-picking. Not sure they know who they're 6-picking to though. And Asiago with Sledge and Refract back to Rook. Again, the fan favorite, his old main.
I have heard Asiago say on several occasions that when he does play Rook, he plays it very well.
Yes, he does. Rook has a very nice advantage for 2 reasons. One, the armor gives you a bit more protection, and 2, the MP5 is a very good gun, especially having the use of a ACOG. It's also got a very decent fire rate and damage. Now it appears Refract did go kid's bedroom. Let's see how he will defend it. It appears he's just opening up that wall.
5 seconds to go. Attackers need to locate the biohazard container.
Robbie very cautious of the spawn peaks. He's not often watching them, but he knows that in this match anything goes. Appears Robbie isn't very sure where the where that outside cam is right there. Not sure what that was. The double drone throw with the shaking of the head. Not sure what happened there, but appears Refract.
I'm not really not sure he knows what happened there either.
No, I'm not sure. I think he just accidentally did it. Who knows? But Chance or Refract chilling here, just watching cams. Obviously, he knows that Asiago's in the building due to the fact that that basement cam did get shot out. Appears that Robbie does have a bit of an inkling as to where Chance is hiding out at. Let's see how Chance reacts to this knowledge. And there is the second grenade, meaning that Robbie has 0 left. Appears he will be droning out through kids. You know, it's always a bit of a scary thing when that wall is completely opened up. You got to be watching 2 angles at once. Alright, Robbie is down to his last, and there is the last drone. Robbie has no more drones.
Attackers are securing the biohazard container.
And, alright.
Biohazard container reinforcement interrupted.
Oh, dang. Goes down on the reload, unfortunately.
It always sucks when they hit you on the reload.
Yeah, it does. It really does. The hard part that Robbie was dealing with there was he was lit up and Refract hadn't taken much, if any, so he couldn't really just switch to the pistol.
Indeed.
I feel like the Valkyrie pick was probably a better choice for Robbie there. He has been running the MXP AR on Valkyrie due to the fact of the shotgun is a decent one, but it's not good for long range at all. And Refract with the Nomad play, pretty interesting. You know, the Nomads are a very good mechanic. It's great for intel.
Attacker drone has a visual on the container. 10 seconds to go. 5
Very
seconds
interesting
to go.
that Robbie has decided to shut off Kid's bedroom like that.
Attackers have located the biohazard container. Move to its location and secure the container.
And it appears that Refract found that cam almost immediately. Asiago does have a second cam on the outside.
It doesn't seem to be giving him much intel at this point, however.
It does not. I believe it was more of a saving throw, if you would, because the first one got shot out almost immediately. So
Yeah.
unfortunately, this one, it does not give him the best intel. It appears that he does have a bit of an inkling on where Nomad is.
Biohazard container.
And there it is. With the C4. Oh, and he gets him. It was a very interesting play. Kind of a shot in the dark, but it pays off. That was quite an interesting play, and it appears that Asiago has taken a bit of a commanding comeback almost in this. Refract going back to the rook play. And Asiago going to IQ, which, as I said before, he was practicing more for the chance of a lesion, but they decided before the game that a lesion was basically just an off-limits operator.
Need to locate the biohazard container. Biohazard container located by attacker.
Didn't give the drone much of a chance there. Unfortunately, Asiago will now be sitting the rest of this drone phase. He's kind of bored.
5 seconds to insertion. Attackers have located the biohazard container. Move to its location and secure the container.
Piers Robbie is fishing for points a little bit there with the scanning of the default cam, but And with that information, let's see how Asiago decides to push. He is now out of drones and has no more ways of getting any intel via camera anyways. Appears Asiago was waiting for Refract to push. Unfortunately, that's not too much of his playstyle. It appears that after the drone was shot out, Refract just went back to sit on cams. Meanwhile, IQ is pushing from garage doors. This is a very common peek. You cannot enter the building from here, but you do have a little bit of an insight into garage. A minute 50 left in here. Robbie has decided to push. He sees the rotate hole. Little does he know, Refract is just on the other side of the wall from him. Appears he's going to push, and there's the round. Unfortunately, had no idea that Rook was sitting there. He had no clue.
My game is effed, dude. I can't hear anything.
Hey, you still won though.
The prone. Wow.
No, he had so
I can't hear.
at the very beginning of the game, he came in and said, "Guys, just so y'all know, I have that drone glitch is the audio glitch is happening."
Audio glitch.
Yeah.
And so he played that whole game
Yeah.
with an audio glitch. It was very interesting. It was kind of funny.
Yeah,
So
it was cool to see.
literally, like almost immediately into the first round, I had to dip out for like 2 seconds. I come back and it's just you two are just standing in objective, and I was like, "Holy shit, it's still going! All right."
If he wasn't Nomad, I would have won that.
You should have been a Nomad.
Nah.
Them toes. That
Okay, that nitro was clean though.
that nitro was very clean by
I
the
just assumed
Valkyrie.
you'd go on your cam first, so I shot at the Val cam, missed the Val cam. I was like, oh, I wanted to shoot it again, and then I got exploded.
Yeah.
So I was gonna shoot the Val cam, then sit by the door, because you were never gonna nitro the door. But then you did it before I was expected to. Yeah, no, I couldn't hear, and so I had to play the game completely differently. I mean, I did some things I wanted to do, like new strats and rooms, but like I couldn't use sound at all. Like it would screw me over actually, because like when you were Sledge. I thought you were in Workshop, and then I was like, wait a minute, I have a backwards audio glitch, and then you jumped in, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Those rotate holes were freaking messing with me, dude.
What is
Garage
the
then?
play,
No,
boys? I'm just gonna end the stream. Be sure to stay tuned for tomorrow's live stream of round 3. The